How's it going, guys? My name is Indy. She's Vanessa. We're back with some more Speed Champion stuff. I like this set a lot, actually. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big Mercedes fan, even though I haven't owned a Mercedes yet.
They're fine.
I like them a lot.
They're okay.
I like them a lot.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I know.
This particular set is set number 76909. It has 564 pieces, and it is a Mercedes-AMG F1 W12E Performance Formula 1 car, right here, and the Mercedes-AMG Project 1. So the reason these two come together is because this team here, the AMG, I'm going to try to say it's Petronas. I don't know for sure. I'm not always the best on pronunciation. AMG and that worked together to make this. So this was a collaborative vehicle between the two, and it's basically a Formula 1 car underneath, but like a normal-ish car on the outside. So we are going to open this thing up and see all the fun stuff that's inside. Oh, actually, before we do that, we should look at the box. On the top here, we have some more pictures of the cars. We have the blue rain-specific Formula 1 tire on. If you guys don't know, in Formula 1 they have different color sidewalls for different purposes, different levels of grip, that type of stuff. The blue in particular is for the rain. This set does not have the official Ducati, Ferrari, Lamborghini sticker on it. I don't know if it was supposed to or not.
I don't know.
But it does not. But here on the back we have the Formula 1 car, the Project 1, showing the halo moving up the backside, and then the real cars that go with it. So now we'll open it.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Our stickers came out very squished.
Crunched.
Yeah. Maybe we should put those in our little book there to try and uncrunch them. These ones got saved by being next to the book. So what's kind of nice is this does have two books, one for each car. Do we want to potentially split and build one each?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, cool. And then we will do that.
I would be okay with
And I think that's it. Shit. Okay, so all in. 2, 3, 4 bags plus some wheel covers. They gave us a couple different options, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you want to build that one, do you have a preference?
I'm okay with this one.
Okay, cool. Then I will build the Formula car. I do really like the Formula car. I'll build the Formula car, you will build the Project 1, and we will get into it. So let's go. so we are done. So we have here the Formula Performance E-Car, which looks really cool. The details are really nice. I like them a lot. I do think it's a bit odd that they include like one printed Mercedes logo and everything else is stickers. Because like, okay. You know what I mean? It's just kind of, it's a little odd.
Yeah.
The wheels are super cool. I love these things because these are just like flat disc covers that go over the wheels. Really cool. Detail wise, I love it. I am a big fan of Formula One, so naturally I'd love a Formula One car. So, how was your build?
It was a build.
I definitely believe that the Project One, was a lot harder to put together. It's a lot more finicky, especially when you're doing this rear end. You can see everything kind of has a little bit of just, you know, movement to it. Every piece back here really does. And it's a bit disconcerting because you almost feel like you're doing it wrong. But like, I went back through and double checked, and no, that's the way it's supposed to be. It just feels a little flimsy.
Yeah.
Where honestly, most things on this actually feel planted, even though like these little pieces here could probably pop off pretty easily. Like, all this feels very planted. I think the front end of this feels really good. You know.
Yeah, it's just that back end.
Yeah, it's really just this. Like, you can see how.
Yeah.
Like, see how off that can get, like, really easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, the back end of this was definitely a challenge, which we didn't know going into it. I just wanted to build this car because I wanted to. Is it?
Yeah, that's fine.
So either way, a really cool car. I like the use of the wing here because this is actually like upside down, sideways kind of thing going on.
It's fully movable. Like, it has a full like.
Yeah, the wing is actually like the full size like wing that they have, and you can see that it is actually like kind of adjustable. We're gonna leave it up because it looks cooler. But this one was definitely a lot more work than the Formula car. There was a lot of stuff on here where just like some things just went together in a really funky way. And honestly, like, I have a lot of experience with Lego and building things and working with my hands, and like that plays to my strength, whereas, you know, you're still kind of like newer to this, and when that comes into play, like for a builder that is newer, isn't as experienced, like it's something to definitely think about because it's not something I expected.
Well, it's like, I don't remember who I was talking to, but it's like you don't think that there's going to be like a learning curve with Lego because it's just putting stuff together.
Yeah.
But there is. There
definitely is.
There's different levels.
Yeah, and like
to it.
You know, I just want you to have the best time you can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want you being like over here getting ready to just like smash this thing in the wall. It's like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
You know? But it is interesting to think about because, you know, like we've talked about previously, like I've been building Legos since I was a child.
Yeah. I did when I was little,
really little.
I didn't.
Yeah, for you know, the next long amount of time.
20 years.
Yeah, probably 20 years, you know. And honestly, a lot of stuff has really changed in that time period in Lego
I don't think I had any like sets.
You just had like the big box of kind of
like the free build stuff.
Yeah, they're just like, here's a box of parts, use your imagination. Yeah, whereas I had a lot of sets. You know, I got sets for my birthday, for Christmas, that type of stuff. So like, I was already used to the kind of like structure and reading the diagrams, and like we've talked about, like I do a lot of work on actual cars. So like, I've had to read electrical wiring diagrams. You know, here's this X-ray vision of this part that's buried under a power steering pump and an alternator and 6 other things. Like, go find it. And I've had to do that for a long time. So like, I do feel like that kind of plays into my ability to just kind of like knock it out a little faster. You know, even if I put stuff in the wrong spot like this, I don't know, it just popped off. I didn't put it in the wrong spot. It moved. But it's definitely interesting because like we started on the Batmobile and it was the same kind of thing where, especially because it's all black, the directions are
a nightmare to look at.
Yeah, they're harder. I mean, I look at it and I'm still just kind of like, oh man, that's a little, okay, cool, I'll figure it out though.
Yeah.
But I can definitely see where that comes into play. And like I said, it's not something you'd really think about because like I didn't really think about it. I was like, here, you just put some bricks in.
I didn't think about it either. I'm just like, whatever. You just
slam some bricks together.
You just look at the directions and put it together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but sometimes, like I said, the directions are a little weird to read. There's just a little bit of nuance in some stuff. You know, I think this would apply. In fact, let's see the little. What's our little? This is gonna sound dumb, but what's the age range on here? 9+. If you look at like the, yeah, I know you're older than 9. I think that if you look at like the early city stuff, it's like 5.
Is it?
I think it's like 5 to something. And like you look at those types of buildings, and they're a lot simpler. You know what I mean? A lot less pieces, a lot more like, here's this big chunk that's already, you just plop that in.
Yeah.
You know, I've been rebuilding a bunch of my like creator sets recently, and I don't know, even then trying to rebuild them sucks because you have to like sort through every part, not specific bags.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something to think about if you want to get into this with your significant other, your friend, whatever,
or if you yourself are just new to it.
Yeah, if you're new to it yourself, by all means, yeah. It's definitely something to think about. So I had a lot of fun building a formula car.
Yeah.
You had
a time.
By all means, honesty is fine.
I had a
like,
time.
It went together. I helped you with it, and like we got it together. It's all good, you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, it is something to think about where this is a little bit more specific to where, you know, all this is kind of loose and yeah, you can see how.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Like that's very. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like
it doesn't feel like it's correct.
Yeah, you know, and I agree with you. Like I'm sitting here like, oh, can this go down further? No, like that's just the spot it's in.
Yeah.
So, like I said, something to think about. I had a blast building the formula car. It was great. I could definitely see how this was more complicated, and it definitely is more complicated than the formula car. And yeah, something to think about.
Yep.
I liked it. I really enjoyed it. There you go.
They're neat.
You had a time.
I had a time.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this one, guys. But by all means, leave us a comment down below. Tell us what you think. If you've built this set and you had the same sort of situation where you're like looking at this back end and how kind of wiggly it is and being like, is this right? I don't really know.
Are there other sets that are wiggly?
And kind of weird like that, yeah.
Feel weird.
By all means, let us know. Is this a one-off? Who knows? I don't yet because we haven't built every, thing.
Yeah.
So.
I'll get there.
But yeah, let us know in the comments down below, and make sure to like, subscribe, do things, click stuff, bells, whatever you want to do. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
All right.
Bye.